Alright everybody, I'm Johnny Scoville. I have issues today. I do. This is Chasetheheat. Alright, so look, here's the deal you guys. We're going to do a challenge today. It's kind of a fun one. This box, you guys know it. It's the Deathnut Challenge. Now, I know you guys have seen the Deathnut Challenge before. There's a lot of them going around. If you look at the Deathnuts, all the nuts, they change progressively from lighter to darker. Do you guys see that there's none of that going on here? Every one of these are the same. Now, David Foy is a friend of mine. He owns Blazing Foods. Good guy. Let me get my phone. I'm going to tell you something that's going on. There's going to be an interesting challenge. Because it's a challenge and a review at the same time. Let me get this. Where is it? Hang on just a minute, guys. I'm going to read something to you, from David Foy. We're working on the Johnny Scoville limited edition challenge that we're going to release. Okay, it's going to have my name on it. This is the first attempt. I've already eaten one, so I know what the outcome is going to be. The final is not going to be what I'm going to eat today, but I said I was going to eat it. I do what I'm going to say. So we're going to eat these peanuts, folks. Alright, so let me share with you what's unique about this. Number one, every one of these nuts are the same as far as heat. And what makes this unique is that for the first time the Deathnuts have an extract in it. What do you say, Mike Malco? Good to see you, bud. Yeah, I'm not a fan of extracts. You guys probably know that. I have kind of a love-hate relationship with them. I don't know why I opened this one. I'm not eating this one. I'm opening this one. Sorry about that. Alright, so now I'll get more into the extracts in just a minute. This is the actual one that came in the box. It's empty. So I'm going to eat this right now. I'm going to tell you guys what we're going to do is we're going to eat each nut. They don't get progressively hotter. He sent me 5 of the hottest nut he's got. So I'm going to eat all 5 of them. We're going to wait a minute or so between each one. I'm going to chew up the peanut. It's hard to chew a peanut for 30 seconds. Put a peanut in your mouth and chew it for 30 seconds. It's kind of difficult because after about 10 seconds of chewing, you're not really chewing anything anymore. This is the extract Deathnut. I'm Johnny Scoville. This is Chasetheheat. See what I mean? I'm chewing on nothing now. I can tell you right now, the first nut, I've only eaten one. It's the hottest nut, so when the new one comes out, I don't think the Johnny Scoville is going to have just one heat, 5 of them. The Johnny Scoville limited edition is going to have 5 different nuts, each get the highest, getting to the last one's the highest. That said, I can tell you right now, I have eaten a bunch of these Deathnuts in the past. The formula he's got right now is much hotter, much hotter than the last nut on the previous one. But here's the problem. I already shared this with David, but I'm honest, and he told me he appreciates the integrity. These don't taste very good. I can taste the extract. If there is a sauce, I'm going to eat all 5 anyway. If there's a sauce that has extract in it, I generally can tell. I mean, I can. Part of it is just I got a sensitive extract meter. I've eaten too much of it. I've had some rough experiences with extract, and I can almost, I don't think I can smell it. You know, when you have it in your mouth and you smell it, you think you're smelling what you're tasting, but you're not necessarily. I don't think I can smell it, but I can tell you right now, I can taste it. So, here's the thing though. Let me read you the last text I got from David. I told him, I said, look, I'm going to eat it because I said I would, but it's got extract flavor in it. I'm going to say it. He said, I dig your integrity, he said. But we're working on some new ones right now for the exclusive Johnny Scoville limited edition challenge. It's going to be released when it meets my expectations, which it will. Never been in a situation where someone couldn't get it to where I liked it. Here's the second one, and look, the first one already is 5 of these is going to be a problem. Like if you had the average person, 5 of these would not be pleasant. Because right now, just with one nut, I'm at like a 2 with just one nut, which doesn't sound like much, but the first nut didn't even bump my needle. So this is unique. It's hot. Yeah, the taste is just, oh, gotta tell you about the neighbors. Hold on. There she is right now. Their names are Phil and Linda are their names. So I've got a, here's what's going to happen moving forward. It's going to be a standard thing. If I'm just shooting a canned video, I'm just recording it to upload later, I won't do this. But every time I'm live, I wonder if I can do it now. Live, I'm going to pull them over. If we're live all together, I'm just going to yell Linda. I think it's a bad time right now. I want to tell you guys about it first. But his name is Phil and her name is Linda. They know that I have a channel. The last time I was shooting, he yelled out his window, "Are you broadcasting?" So he gets that there's some sort of a show going on here. I'm going to get them in a video. Alright, so I've eaten 2 of these nuts. The heat for me, I have a bit of an unusual scale. My scale is usually about 5 points under everybody else. I'm at right now like a 3. 2 for the first one, 3 for the second. It's a very, very hot nut, but like I said, I can taste the extract. Doesn't mean you would, but if it's going to have my name on it, I'm going to make sure it doesn't have the extract flavor. It's going to have the heat, but it's not going to have the extract flavor. So we're getting there. Deathnut 3. Alright, so that's a third one. Pretty interesting. The first one really was a 2 on my scale of 1 to 10. Second one moved to a 3. I'm still pretty close to a 3, a little above a 3. Hot though. And I can tell you that if I'm tasting it and it's having a less than pleasant effect on me, you probably would too. But here's the great thing about David Foy. He's like, we'll fix it. We'll get it right. Don't worry about it. That was kind of neat. You're going to want to stick around. I got something cool for the end of this. I'm going to eat this. We're on number 4 right now. But I'm going to eat a few more, but it's going to be a little special, so you want to hang out for this. Number 4, folks. I thought the nuts the first time around were very pleasant tasting. I like peppers. I think the extract that he had, I talked to him, I think he said, Dave, if you're on here, correct me. Hi, Tim. I think David said the extract was 5 million or 5.5 million. So, it's going to be a very hot nut. I got the little warmth going on here right now, kind of radiating. The good thing about it is the extract finish kind of goes away after you get it down, and you're just left with heat for the most part. All right, so I'd say I'm probably at a 4 right now. I'm sweating. My ears are burning, which is a good sign. So we're close. We got the heat almost where we need it. We just got to get the flavor right, but we will. So this is the 5th nut in the Death Nut Challenge. I can't really call this the Johnny Scoville Death Nut Challenge because we're still getting the formula right. This is what will end up being the Johnny Scoville limited edition Death Nut Challenge, number 5. I'm definitely at a 4 right now. Yeah, for sure. You know, when these go out, they're going to be the varying levels, mild to hottest. I'd like somebody else to eat 5 of these and see what they think. All right. So that was the 5th nut. I'm sweating. This is definitely a much hotter experience than the first Death Nuts, which is good because that was the idea. We wanted to make it a little bit more severe. All right, I got 2 more nuts here. I'm gonna do something kind of cool here. You guys know how the show works. I tend to under-promise and over-deliver, right? At least I try to. Here's what we got. This was a War Tricks by Matthew Arthur. We're gonna stuff a peanut in this pepper. See that little pepper? You got a little peanut in the middle of this pepper. Figure we'll eat 2 more nuts. Eat a couple peppers. It's worth doing, right? Ha! Here's what it looks like before. It's a really unique looking pepper. The War Tricks. It's hot too. Alright, so I just put a Death Nut inside a War Tricks. You know the beautiful effect about this? And when I decided to do this was when I realized that it had a bit of an extract flavor. I thought nothing would make the extract taste a little better than a War Tricks. You guys see that big nut in there? Oh boy, getting a endorphin rush. Wow, that one did it. We'll eat one more. It's in 2. Gotta do it. Challenge worthy of it. Oh, what a buzz. Holy moly. So overall, these Death Nuts are going to be a lot hotter than the first version. A lot. Now, when you get them, it's not going to have all 5 of the hottest peanut, like I said. It'll be varying levels, but the last one's going to be much hotter than the hottest one previous time. My ears are like burning now. My fingers feel like they're tingling. Excuse me. Wow. So guys, if you've had the Death Nut Challenge, just get ready, because this next one, the Johnny Scoville version, is going to be a lot hotter. Promise. Worthy of having my name on it. I wish I had more peppers. I don't have any more peppers. But I'm sweating. Okay, my heat it's kind of peaked. For me, I'm at like a 5 right now. Maybe a 6. Probably a 6. It's pretty good, pretty hot right now. 6. When they come out, you're going to want to get one. Maybe I'll get my signature on the box or something. We'll do something cool with it, but we'll get the flavor right. Of that, I promise. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to wrap this up in just a minute for the live folks, or for YouTube, but we're going to stay here. I'm going to answer some questions. Yes, John Bailey, the Wartrix is hot. All right, so listen, you're going to see the link in the description box below for Blazing Foods. If you've not tried this challenge, you need to. It's amazing. It's a good challenge. It's better than the one-chip challenge with Pocky. What's cool is you think to yourself, 5 peanuts? How bad can 5 peanuts be? The next version is going to be bad. So click the link for that and get some of those. Right here, you'll see the pepper. Click that pepper. When you do, you're a part of this. Part of my family. I'm part of yours. If you don't miss a video, click the bell for notification. We will notify you. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm Johnny Scoville. This was Chasetheheat.